Okay, so right here we see an example of what our observed and expected frequency table would look like. And you see here that you have the different categories, 1, 2, and 3. And observed, 48 were observed in this category, 46 were observed in this one, and 6 were observed in this one. Based on our priors, we would expect 60, we would expect 30, and we would expect 10. So if we had 100 of these things, we would expect that it would break down in this way. So then what we do is we just go in and we take into account those things. So this would be 48 minus 60 because it's observed minus expected, so that's negative 12, and these are not absolute values, so if those numbers are there, you keep those numbers. So this one would be 46 minus 30, and so that would be 16 there, and 6 minus 10, negative 4 there, okay? And so here you have observed minus expected squared. So it's going to feel very similar to our sums of squares here. So this would become 144 because it's negative 12 squared, gets rid of the negative sign. This is going to be 16 squared, which is going to be 256. This is going to be negative 4 squared, which is going to be 16. We take this observed minus expected squared and we divide it again by the expected number here. So this would be 144 divided by 60 is going to be 2.4. Okay, we're going to have 256 divided by 30, and that's going to give us 8.533. And then we're going to have 16 divided by 10, and that's going to give us 1.6. Okay, our next step in all that to get a chi-square statistic is going to be to take these and to sum all of these things here. So if we were to add 2.4, 8.533, 1.6, that's going to give us our chi-square statistic, and it's going to give us 12.533. Okay, and so this is what we would use when we actually then go to make a comparison to what we're going to find in the table when we do our degrees freedom. So we'll take care of all that on Wednesday, but this is basically what you need to be responsible for chi-square outside of the calculating the degrees freedom and so on, which again is not hard. We will take care of that. Remember that the whole purpose of a chi-square is to think about whether the categories differ from what you would expect to see, and so that's how everything is shown.